I'm Malik Cool Breeze Cool Beery.
I'm Saquon Gillette. This guy don't know what the heck he's talking about.
And I'm Brian Isley, a.k.a. Trash Bars, Super Bars.
And this is the Broprint Podcast, where everything is hip-hop and hip-hop is everything. Let's get it, fellas. Yo, what's good, brother?
Life is good.
You know.
What's
happening, bro?
What up, man?
Behind the scenes stuff, y'all. Don't never you worry. We are here.
No, I'm good. I'll be fine.
I'll be good. Yeah.
Once we start getting into the conversation, I'll be okay.
Absolutely. So
I'm working on myself, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to be a better man.
Speaking of working on yourself.
And Neil is not helping
no.
now.
But listen, speaking of working on yourself and being a better man, sometimes for some people, working on themselves and being a better man means becoming a woman. And that leads us into
that's excellent, actually. That's great.
This is what that's high level hosting.
That's high level.
That's what
hosting.
that was. That was high level hosting.
I got timing like a segue. Now holla back, baby.
Yo, but
I'm still mad as hell.
I understand. I really hope this pays off as a joke, because if what we want to happen happens, the joke is going to be, yo, you should see how pissed off Dubs was on this show before it went the way we wanted it to go. But just in case it doesn't, I'm not going to say anything about it.
Right.
That said, again, sometimes being a better man means becoming a woman. And
so.
Alley-oop has been thrown.
Right. Royce White announced on Fox News, of all places, that he's well, I don't know if it was on Fox News. I know Fox News covered the announcement that he is now he now identifies. I don't mean to laugh.
No.
He now identifies as a woman and plans to enter into the 2027 WNBA Draft. For those who don't know, Royce White is a former NBA player who I believe he's the one that dealt with like several issues. One of them being a phobia of flying. So which kind of derailed his NBA playing career, because you got to travel to play games.
Well, what happened if you can't drive 30 hours to get from a game in LA to a game in New York?
You're not John Madden.
The Madden bus.
So he's the only person that can afford to have a phobia of flight and still have
had a
career.
better schedule. It was weekly. So you got a week to get to wherever.
Yeah. Sometimes in the NBA,
Monday you're playing in New York.
Yeah.
And Thursday,
back-to-backs, 3 out of 5 nights.
There you go.
Yeah, there's no way you can have that phobia and succeed or have any kind of career. But he's I don't know if he's serious, man, or if he's trolling or whatever, but he said he's declaring for the WNBA Draft in 2027 as a woman. And if this happens, he will become the greatest women's player of all time.
Juwanna Man is real.
We really going to see the difference.
To the GOAT.
We really going to see the levels of
Michelle Jordan.
Yeah, he gonna put up 100
100 every night on 98% shooting.
It's gonna be Wilt.
and secure 28 rebounds per game. This shit gonna be bad. Yo, in a way, the comedian part of me wants to see this happen so bad.
Yo, imagine what high IQ is gonna look like.
It's gonna look crazy. It's gonna be funny. I know my co-host is going to say some old wow shit that's gonna get us canceled. Because I love my boy Bert, but he ain't the most PC person in the world.
But okay, now, but that said, aren't there certain things that it's only wild because we've decided it's wild? It's not actually wild. Like, is it wild to say that, yo, come on, dog, that's not fair?
No, it's not wild to say.
But it would be wild to say.
It would be wild to say. And if you're in a prominent position of success and wealth, you might lose that just because you said it was wild when it's really not wild.
I don't know what.
That's crazy. Sometimes it feels like in certain situations that we all are just like playing make believe.
I mean, that's kind of everything with society. Society's built on make believe.
Not that way. I get what you're saying.
Like money, that's based on make believe. Money's
Yeah,
only worth
it's
what
made
we
up.
make believe and agree is worth.
That's value with anything though. Value itself is not. It's only valuable because you value it. That's something that I understood as a very little kid. I remember my mom telling me about gold, and I was like, well, you know, why do people like gold?
Yeah.
It was like, cause.
That's just cause.
And I'm like, so why though? Like, cause I understood that if I don't care about it, it doesn't have any value.
Yeah, it holds
right?
no value. Yeah.
And usually the story I tell people was on I Am Legend when he was walking through that building and all those $100 bills on the ground. Nothing.
It meant nothing because
Right.
nobody else was there.
There's nobody there to agree to that being worth something, and if nobody else is there, there's no trade.
Right.
I'd say the only thing, and I don't even think it's an exception, is like land, because you can run out of it, or it can be in a place that's harmful to you, or you can be in a situation that if I don't have this land, my life is affected negatively because I'm not at this particular place. But aside from that, isn't it all like, you know, you say everything's kind of imaginary.
Even with that, that's when people started divvying it up and creating ownership of it. That's when that comes into play, just in itself, because you can move, you can walk over here, you can, you know, go over there.
Yeah, until somebody decided this is worth some money or this is worth something. I'm gonna take this because that's what they did. They
I can grow corn here. I can't grow corn there. I can eat corn.
But this person,
I want that.
Yeah, but this person has already occupied it. Now you got to take it from them.
Because they're not strong enough. They don't deserve the corn. Warlord 101.
Right.
U.S. foreign policy 101.
Oh, man. So
they're not strong enough to hold the oil. We want the oil. They're not strong enough. We're going to take the oil. What's up, Venezuela? Just look at the camera like Corey Holcomb. And then go back to the conversation.
Yeah, go back to, yeah.
That's the Corey Holcomb special right there. Yo, he kill me when he do that. Corey Holcomb off the chain.
Oh, yeah. Definitely off the chain. And making a lot of enemies. But he's a very funny guy.
Is it that he's like kind of got like a Tech 9-esque career in comedy? To where I've got my 500,000 people. I don't care about getting another person because that 500,000 is going to pay every time I get to town.
Yeah, but the only difference with him is like if there was any chance for him to get from 500 to 1 million, that ship is sailed because of the things that he said.
Yeah.
I don't think Tech 9 moves like that.
I think Tech, I feel like Tech kind of like the way it is, not as in he's actively rooting against it. He's just not pursuing that other thing. I'm respected. Plus, I make bread.
A hella bread. Got factories and stuff.
And again, but I can go to the store.
Yeah.
Certain people can't go to the store. That's the life right there. Just let me be respected in my field, well known in my field, and make enough money to do whatever I want to do. But I could go to the store and not get bothered. I mean, he probably does get bothered, but not at the rate, you know, of say certain other people where you can't even go. It just affects your life.
Right.
Like that's when it starts to get like, you got to make a plan before going to a place when you're Jay-Z. You got to make a plan before going to a place if you're Drake, if you're Kendrick, if you're Cole. Even though Cole seemed to not care. He just show up, you know, dress weird. And then you think that that can't.
Does he dress weird or does he dress regular?
I don't mean weird like for what you would think such a successful artist would dress like. So
yeah, that's
you would
what
look past him and go, that's not him. And you know what I mean? Because he's not being flashy. He's not going to show up with a crazy chain on. He's not going to show up with chrome hearts on. Picture J. Cole and chrome hearts.
Yeah. I mean, he dresses normal. Only thing is we know him and he's got a whole lot of money.
Yeah. So the only thing that would stand out is you were probably like, it's like 6'4", so you'd be like, oh, well, that guy. And then you would look and you go, oh shit, that's cold. But it wouldn't be as soon as a person, Jim Jones walks into a place, pause from behind, you're like, that might be Jim Jones.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Or just like the profile. Yeah, that might be Fab. Because Fab's gonna have on a fur, lion skin. And
lion skin.
with lion skin Timbs on.
Right.
Which I agree with.
Of course you do.
Because I would do it.
Of course you would.
Yeah. Boy looking like Sabretooth.
Yo, facts.
Or Craven the Hunter.
Right.
I do it. Some people go too far. And it's funny because we were going to flip, but that kind of ties us directly into one of the topics we were going into. The best fashion, either in an era or in a region of hip hop. What's setting the standards? Like, because when I think of West Coast, of course you're thinking of your khakis, your Dickie suits, those types of fashions and stuff like that. Chuck Taylors, that stuff. But then you go to the South. South, I think of the dudes that's dress, they usually polo down. That's what they do. Think about Trick Daddy. Girl, you know that nigga wear more polo jeans than me, girl.
Yeah, he endorsed the hell out of polo. Like
horsepower. All this polo on, I got horsepower.
Yo, those Bugle Boy jeans you wearing?
Hell no. You know they polo.
Yeah. So yeah, I get that.
The South is polo.
We gotta come up with something better than that.
What?
Not saying you're wrong, but because I gotta think of something that they did though. Because
the bright colored polo matches, like the
New York thing.
Yes, but I think it's different lines of that though.
Just like Nelly trying to
take credit.
Air Force Ones. Like,
that's insane. He's got to relax. Air Force Ones were Air Force Ones before Air Force One came out. That was the name of the song, right? Wasn't it Air Force Ones? The song? Yeah. It was fire. He found a trend and put a voice to it. It's almost like saying Run DMC, like Adidas were Adidas before Run DMC, but they just kind of crystallized a moment and a movement and a feeling.
I think it's different though, even because I think Run DMC put Adidas on in the hood.
I think they were getting there, and then they stamped them.
Yeah.
I think it did equal for both of them.
Yeah, right. I agree.
That's what I'm saying. They were getting there, but then with the stamp,
but with Nelly,
put them over the edge.
It was already
he
might have helped.
They was ubiquitous already.
Get it? You know what I mean? But
because they was wearing Reeboks.
Right.
They was real big on Reeboks, particularly in like Louisiana.
Yeah.
Reeboks and Jabos.
Yeah.
Really? Jabos?
Jabos weigh 15 pounds a pair.
Yeah, they do.
Because there were people that was wearing the fake Jabos. You could always tell because them joints are light as a feather. Real pair of Jabos was a workout. It was like ankle weights.
They was wearing FUBU heavy there too. Cash money. With they was wearing white tees, Jabos, and Rees. They said it in the
all types of songs.
Looking dirty as hell.
Yo, come on.
You talking about the strap Jabos?
Yeah. The multicolored
I'm telling
joints.
you, I had a pair of Jabos. Yes, it was a little bit, hyperbole me saying 15 pounds. I guarantee you,
they definitely were heavy.
Jabos weighed about 7 pounds a pair.
Them joints
was husky.
They were.
How were you wearing them in the Louisiana heat?
And it didn't help that our clothes was 6 sizes too big back then.
So you had.
So
yo, I had probably a 36 waist, and I probably was wearing 42, 44 Jabot jeans.
Yo, I had a 29-inch waist, and I used to wear at least 36s. It's crazy.
We were bugging back in the day.
Absolutely. And they're trying to bring it back, and I hope they don't.
I hope they don't.
We finally came to our senses. It's like they're trying to take us back.
You look at that stuff in hindsight, it's like, God damn. I had on a 4X tee.
A tall tee, not even just a 4X. The one with 4X proportional. It was 4X. We were wearing David Robinson's t-shirts.
I had on a 4XT where goddamn super Shaq's jersey on and shit, like looking crazy.
Remember
like
the 6XT era?
That's what I'm saying.
6XT,
and they were tall.
Goddamn dress.
It definitely was a dress. Absolutely was a dress.
I remember your T came to your knees.
I remember I had to bend down like this to go into my pocket.
That's insane.
Yo,
that's insane.
I saw somebody, y'all know who exactly it was. They had on I don't think it was the Bulls. They might have been like that. They had the tall tee. And I remember one time they went underneath their gown of a t-shirt and pulled a 2-liter soda out of their pocket. That I saw them steal. In the middle of a conversation with somebody. He was looking them in the eye and stole the soda from out of a refrigerator. And nobody noticed it.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly.
And they pulled the shirt up and produced an Orange Crush. I said, "You're wildin'. Give me a cup." You're wildin'. Now pour me a cup.
Oh man,
that guy.
Same person. I saw it. Yo, he's a legend. I'm jealous. We went to a buffet.
Oh.
This dude had more than all of us that didn't buy a plate. He just walked up, took the plate, sat down, started eating.
Nah, I remember. No. What he did was they had the placards that they would put on the table that indicated somehow how many people were there, who was there. He stole that, and they couldn't find it.
Life of villainy.
Yeah. So then they didn't know.
They didn't know who.
Yeah,
nah, we here, baby.
And he ate more than everybody.
Everybody. My boy was living a life of villainy.
He Homer Simpson that joint.
It's impressive. Impressive. Yeah. Like I said,
his sleight of hand was David
it was crazy.
Blaine-esque.
It was crazy. I saw a dude have a conversation with Steve Harvey, and he stole the tie off his neck while he was talking to him. Stole the tie off his neck. Because he's going to watch this, I'm going to pick your pockets. So while Steve Harvey's watching his pockets, he tapped him on the shoulder and went like this. I ain't never seen that. I've never seen any type of. This muggle was befuddled by the wizardry. This dude snatched it. Yo, Steve Harvey was like, "What happened?" He said, "Look at your chest." He looked down. Tie gone. Lock him up.
Yeah.
That's how. Lock him up.
That's how good he was. Sleight of hand, impeccable.
But back to it though, because we did digress.
Yeah.
Back to it. So now you look at the fashion sense, and you said polo was a Northeast thing. I think what they did with polo, because it was the Northeast was polo, but they were big on polo sport and certain things like that. Down south, they were big on polo prep, like the bright orange sweater with the polo shirt underneath it, with the bright neon green hat with it and stuff like that. Like they were like extreme prep golf style, where New York was more, like I said, polo sport type, like polo tech, polo sport, the snowboard boots, that type of stuff. So it was a difference, even though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we all agree that early 2000s fashion was ass.
Yeah.
Early 2000s, everything was trying. Yeah. I'm thinking that 90s hangover was real. Like, the 90s was so dope. It was like the early 2000s was no fun. It was whack.
I'm thinking. You said the fashion was
everything was goofy. They had people was wearing Band-Aids and they weren't cut.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Shit was out of control, bro.
Yeah.
These was wearing napkins tied up around their heads.
They was really paper towels.
Paper towels.
At first, I thought they was bandanas. I didn't realize they had paper. I was like, that's a paper. That's a bounty. Tied around your head.
Bounty, brawny, great value.
Maybe that was the
wilding,
flex.
Man.
They could see how, like, if you had the soft, the ultra northern, the northern, what's it called?
Quilted northern.
Quilted northern, the ultra northern, the quilted northern. You had the quilted northern on.
If you had 2-ply on, you had money.
We got
money with the 2-ply.
That's what we do. We're a stunting culture. No matter what we're doing, you gotta find a way to stunt with it.
That shit was
book
so
bags.
stupid.
If you didn't have the JanSport, they was on you. Oh, you gotta wear a uniform to school. Oh, you gotta wear like loafer shoes. If you don't got the Eastlands, we on you.
Yeah.
You got a Columbia jacket, we on you. You ain't got a starter jacket, we on you.
Right.
For a minute there, if you don't got Boss jeans, we on you.
Nah, bro.
Yeah. No Guess, no none of that. Yeah, you gotta get shit.
Guess had his moment. Cross Colors had his moment.
Cross Colors, Jabos.
Jabos had a heck of a moment. Evisu had a moment.
Evisu, yeah.
Red Monkey.
Till Ho stopped wearing them.
That was the start of the astronomical numbers too, because like
that was part of the flex.
Jeans was expensive, right?
Yes.
But Evisu jeans was $700
back then.
You know what I mean?
That's like when I was in high school. Vansons jackets, what Vansons jackets have, they've always been like synonymous. I don't really see anybody anywhere else besides New York culture wear it. Now you get some people West Coast wear it, and some like Paul just like trickled down a little bit. But Vansons were like the thing, and then you think 97, I'm in high school, and cats had on Vansons, and those Vansons then were $1,500 back in 97. And it wasn't like people were faking Vansons. They were not making counterfeit Vansons. If you had an Vanson, you either bought it or you stole it from someone. or you ran into Genesis, which is where they sold. On Keeping It Gangster, where you said my whole crew looked like we stuck Genesis up.
Mm-hmm.
That was the spot where you bought the Vansons.
Yeah.
And that, that's what it was.
Right.
So, that flex with stuff, the money just got so crazy. Like, it's gotten to the point to where now, it's so weird because they'll do it with the watches, they'll do it with the clothes. Fam, you work in a factory and you got on a Chrome Heart shirt. I know that there's no logical way possible that that's a real shirt. Either that or you're the dumbest person in the world.
Because why would you wear that there?
And you saved half your yearly salary to buy that shirt.
Yeah.
Those Chrome Heart, they can't be real. They can't be. They can't be.
Nah, you ever seen...
That's a Patek on your wrist.
You ever seen somebody walk to a party with 16 chains on?
We gotta walk to a party?
Walk. And dance harder than everybody else. Bruh. And need a ride home. Don't nobody party harder than the cat without the ride. I saw somebody post this. Who party harder than the cat that need a ride home? Y'all ride back with y'all?
Shit, he was partying his troubles away, man. Dancing his troubles away.
You got to. But that's kind of always been our stuff. Like as a people, think about it. Our funerals turn into parties. You ever brought somebody that's never been to a black funeral to a black funeral? An hour in, they're like,
"The heck is going on?
What's that? Why is everybody laughing?
That's
why y'all calling it a homegoing show?
Yeah. Why does it turn into a party? How many courses of food is there?
Don't get me started on that.
I got those questions like, wait a minute. They made fried chicken, roasted chicken. They did a roast, a turkey, and they got meatloaf. Wait.
Yeah, just cremate me. Because, I mean, I ain't going to be
dining,
dancing and feasting, and I ain't there to enjoy the shit. And y'all doing that all on my behalf. Get the hell out of here.
They can put a plate on the grave.
Nah, cremate me. Come to a wake or something. Just leave me be.
To cremate you?
Yeah.
Put your ashes in the pot mix. Then tell everybody after.
I'm cool on a funeral, man. Niggas be doing too much.
I mean, they celebrating your life. Now, I'm not saying
they not.
Be like in the Dominican Republic and put me in a barber chair sitting like this. And I'm just staring at your crap.
Yeah, don't do that either. Put me on a goddamn ninja bike or something.
Max, that's what I'm saying.
Don't do that.
If anybody do that to me, I'm haunting everybody. Do not put me at no table.
Y'all getting haunted.
Right.
Yeah, I threatened to haunt Kel before. Cause I'm keeping my insurance game tight. So if anything happened to me, you don't gotta depend on nobody else. Nah, all that, I gotta get by through life. Nah, we got plenty of videos. You can watch videos of us and just think about that. The house gonna be taken care of. It's paid off. I've worked very hard to get this insurance right. You're not gonna, you don't need no help. You get a little payment coming in. You got 401k and all that set up too. So yeah, you bring anybody in the house, I'm haunting them. I'm haunting both of y'all. Let him touch you in my house. Let him. It's gonna be like the Sixth Sense.
Yeah.
I'm breaking windows. I'm knocking stuff over. I'm ruining the mood.
It's me.
I'll fart.
Oh man, that's crazy. See, that's funny. I ain't. She got whatever she wanted. I don't give a fuck.
As long as it ain't somebody else.
I'm
you
going.
Can have whatever you want.
I'm going.
Somebody. Now, I'm not that good of a person. Like she's like, I want you to be happy.
It don't matter. It don't.
That's not my concern.
It don't matter. It don't matter if you. It don't matter if you're a good person or not, though.
No, I'm talking about. I'm not that good of a person to want that for you.
Oh, I dig it.
I
dig it, and maybe I'm not either, but I ain't gonna be here to
I'll admit it.
I've never told somebody the Mace line, I want to see you happy even if it's not with me.
Because I don't mean
said it.
Don't mean it. Don't mean it. I just want to see that bull struggle with the light bill. That's it, yo.
I don't think anybody. I think anybody who's ever said that is a liar.
Cause all right, what's that movie called? P.S. I Love You. You ever heard of it?
Mm-hmm.
With Gerard. First, for the people that don't know, this guy has extensive knowledge of all like rom-com and those types of things. For real. Oh, yeah. But it's a tremendous advantage to have because once the girl says, "Oh, the Notebook," oh yeah, that's when Ryan Gosling and McGowan, McAdams. See, McGowan will say McGowan's. But anyway, that to say, the whole premise of the movie is, I'm dying. I write love letters to my wife to get her to be happy and move on with somebody else. I'm not actively, I'm a wingman. The next dude to smash my wife? It's not happening. I'm not that good of a person.
I dig what you're saying.
Not that good of a person.
I mean,
make me a hologram.
It's
you lonely? Make me a hologram. They do that now. Yeah. I'll even talk to it. You can record me. You can have whole conversations with me. Put it in the AI.
This guy trying to be Tony Stark
I'm here.
At the end of the
You've reached the life model decoy. That's
trying to be Tony Stark at the end of the game. I'm good on that. I ain't got the energy for any of that. Once I'm going, and it's to death do us part anyway, like literally. So I already have at it. I ain't gonna be here. I don't give a fuck.
I'm still be here. You ever see what
he's giving up?
You ever see what yo, what was that movie with the chick Sally Struthers? She did it was oh my God, what is it? The Houdini movie. And they went to all of those seances, and he left us. He told her, if you'll know if the seance is real, if they say this word." And the dude and the chick gave her the code word. She was like, "Oh, it's real. He sent me a message from beyond the grave." I'm telling you, I'm gonna be around. He around.
All right, yeah, you got too much. you doing too much.
Off my spot.
Hey,
I'm not. I told her if something befalls me, don't pull the plug. Because I'm somewhere fighting to get back, dog. I'm like Professor X. Remember X-Men? Your boy was laid out of coma. He took somebody else's body. Ghost Dad.
Ghost Dad is crazy. That was a horrible movie.
Yes, Evil Master. Yeah. I ain't going nowhere. But
Ghost Dad is insane.
But anyway, fashion.
Malik Swayze over here.
Facts. We're going to be doing pottery together. I'm taking over Whoopi Goldberg's body, and we doing pottery together.
The 6-man.
All of them.
6-man.
All of them.
6-man, Ghost Dad.
All of them. You ever seen Dead Man, DC Comics?
Dead Man, yeah. When Robin became Dead Man.
Nobody was safe.
Yeah, nobody was safe.
Nobody was safe. Your boy was like, it's me. I'm here.
Casper.
Now, so back to the fashion. So who had the fire's error? Like for me, I would have to submit Dipset has done more for fashion.
Oh my God.
Dipset has gone completely, has done They're the fashion icons. In hip, yes, of course you got your Kanye, you got your Travis Scott and stuff like that. But the stuff, all right, Kanye made everybody dress like they was homeless, with the holes in the shirts.
I don't think he made everybody do that.
He made it cool. You on what's it called? On Zoolander, Derelict is Kanye West's clothing line. Derelict.
No,
that's what you should call it.
But I'm just saying I don't think enough people did it to say everybody did it.
Okay,
you know
I can see. A lot of people though, and he had to really think it was cool to be wearing ratty clothes.
I think you could give Kanye more credit for the preppy era that we went through.
My preference would be preppy era Kanye.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Over homeless Kanye.
Yeah.
Or post-apocalyptic, I don't know, Matrix Kanye. Where he wears the blank face mask.
And you see, the thing with high fashion is always going to be high fashion. And it trickles down into regular fashion, but so its effects are there, but not enough that everybody
not as harsh.
Not everybody knows what they're doing. So it's like a stylish shirt from high fashion might make it into mainstream fashion, but for the most part, it never does.
I get you. It's like the concept car versus the car that actually comes out.
Exactly.
That concept car looked crazy.
Right.
And then that watered down corporate BS they put out, like, dog, what happened to the joint you showed?
Right.
2 years ago. Thought it was going to get hot flames.
Right.
I gave us warm soup.
Dipset.
What? Please, your argument against it.
They was just too over the top with the bullshit sometimes, man. But Cam, don't get me wrong, Cam could dress in. Yeah, he was a trendsetter with the pink and all that stuff. But then Jewels was, oh my God, he would have what was that? I don't know if they was really wearing it, but what was that shit they was advertising in the Lot 29?
Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Yo, trash. Who was wearing Lot 29?
Gnostic was fire.
Yo,
Jim's line.
I think Jim was the best dressed out of all of them.
Jim's line Gnostic was fire.
I think
Vamp Life was fire. I purchased.
I don't think Vamp Life was fire at all. If it was, it'd still be around.
No, that ain't a good enough indicator.
That's true.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. It would have lasted longer than it did. Because what was it like? I heard about Vamp Life for 1, 2 years, maybe.
Probably more than that.
So what's the shelf life for a successful urban clothing line?
Urban. The only enduring urban clothing lines we really have, like enduring, as in like not doing throwback tributes, like for example, like Carl Kanai, they're doing throwback tribute stuff to bring it back.
Yeah.
Cross Colors, they did that to bring stuff back. Then that's what I'm talking about, Neil. Bring up the Vamp Life stuff. But
that stuff right now that they said fire. Like, yo, I be seeing the Dipset stuff that Cam be wearing on his pod. I be seeing the Dipset stuff that
those hoodies
Jim
are crazy.
Be wearing.
I'm actually
those are fire, but I'm talking about when they were in their prime.
Yeah.
They wasn't. There's some of the stuff that they was wearing. It was like, oh my God, bro. Like over. It maybe it's because it was just like I'm looking at it now.
Back then,
it was oversized and it just looked
aside
crazy.
from that. But even like if you brought it to today, like the way they were styling the stuff, aside from it being massively oversized, it was fly clothes.
Okay, how about when they did? I'll go a little bit more recent. The verses against the Locks. Joel's looked like a complete idiot because he was still dressing like it was 2004.
I was about to say some people get stuck in their prime,
and that make it look.
I don't think he dressed like that normally though. I thought he was trying to
for the show.
Yeah,
because there is show clothes.
Bro, that shit look terrible.
There's show clothes, and then there's show clothes and there's regular clothes. And then there's I'm a superstar, so I wear show clothes as regular clothes.
Yeah, that's
like remember. I'll give you a fire example that where it sounds crazy until it was done in practice. Rain wore leather pants in regular life, but he pulled them off. That's not something.
What?
But but he also had a tremendously unique fashion sense. For like in our crew, still does.
Yeah.
But so there's certain people that can pull off non-traditional clothing as regular clothing.
I dig what you're saying. I stick to the regular clothing.
I get it.
So, paint me biased. I feel like 90s New York fashion is the best fashion in hip hop. I feel like the 90s, pretty much we peaked as a civilization. I know you've heard people say this before. So, what are we doing now? Always revisiting stuff from the 90s.
Yeah, it's always a 20-year circle back.
But we passed the 20. We should be in the 2000s.
We should be in the 2000s.
No.
Thank God.
And nobody's going to the early
because
2000s.
It was the worst.
They trying to in certain ways. I've seen that to where like the vintage t-shirts are now the 2000 t-shirts, all those Britney Spears t-shirts, all that type of stuff. But
the whites are doing it, I feel like.
Yes, that's what I'm
the
saying.
The whites are messing around with the early 2000s. I'm like, whites, stop it. It's crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing that. Now, we're trying to do that with bringing back the baggy suits and stuff like I hope we don't go back to NBA draft suits.
Hell no. Matt and CT Mac and Vince Carter and them looking
3/4 suit jackets. And they wouldn't even fly like zoot suits.
Carmelo's joint was crazy.
Carmelo joint was super crazy. Yo, they when David Stern forced them to stop wearing street clothes and start dressing up, they implemented the dress code policy.
It got worse.
It got super worse.
It got worse.
He
had to revert. Dog,
Kobe,
never mind.
They all look bad.
Never mind, dog. Wear
what you want.
Wear what you want to wear. You got size 48 jeans on with a 40 inseam. So they look like Majin Buu pants.
You can't even
they like harem pants.
You can't even see the sneakers.
That's what I'm saying.
The sneakers are drowning.
And they was I hate to be disrespectful. They was wearing them, oh my God, them ugly diesel sneakers.
Oh, that's what we really got to talk about, them early 2000 footwear, because a lot of that shit was trash. They were just handing out endorsement deals to people like Birdman.
They make a pair of lugs that look like cars.
Birdman and Funk. It was a driving shoe. The Funk Flex driving shoe.
It looked like a car.
Trash.
Yeah. I told you, everything about the early 2000s was garbage.
The Birdman's trash.
And we had just
come off like Def Jam Vendetta shoes.
We had just come off of the 90s.
The default.
The 90s was so great. And then it was like,
It was real bad.
It wasn't even like it was good and we just couldn't appreciate it. It was bad.
Super bad. I hope we never go back to that bullshit.
But
I tore up all my Polaroids of me back then.
Like, I look terrible. I'll say, aside from the baggy jeans, I've never been the person to wear like complete wild, as in like, even when I look back, my shirts will be like North Face shirts. Or like staple stuff. You know what I mean? Like I'm buying polo stuff that 15 years later I could still throw on and it still look fire. Cause it's like classic stuff. I don't know, besides like the jeans being super baggy, I'm trying to think of what other stuff I was really rocking. Like every once again you would throw on something, you kind of shake your head like, oh man, that LRG phase was crazy.
LRG, Jesus Christ.
That LRG phase was crazy.
I didn't wear LRG. I made it out.
I didn't.
I did. I copped that blue, and to this day, it was a fire scheme. It was the blue with the white and green, and it was like the track jackets that they used to have.
I remember that.
Them joints was fire.
I remember that.
I had a green and black one. I had it in hell no.
No, hell no. That like the jackets they wore on Devo. You must whip it, dog. They gotta wear that joint.
Hell nah, that ain't it.
That's wild.
I only had one Echo outfit, and I think I got shot in it. I think I did.
Yo, that would make you not. Whatever music was playing at that time, whatever you was wearing, I probably never want to wear anything like that again. I get, unless it was that good.
No, it wasn't. Well, the music was. The outfit wasn't. But I think that was the only Echo outfit I ever had. I wanted to get that sweater that Nas had in Belly, but I never got it. But that's so I never had Echo. I kind of like you. I stuck to the bait.
But that's the litmus test, and I hate to do like what you just said, the music one, but I always tell people Lucini is such a good song. I got jumped and stabbed to it, and I still like the song.
Damn.
It was playing as tragedy befell me, and I still like that song.
Damn.
That song is so hot that it overcame PTSD.
Yo, y'all too street for me. Hey, this guy got shot in Echo. You got stabbed to Lucini. What the fuck?
It was playing in my ear. This is it. What? Lucini falling from the sky. Let's get rid. Ah!
Damn.
Like 50. Pull off. Ah! Yo.
I wonder what 50 got shot to.
Jeez Louise. Yo. That's a wild.
But damn, bro.
I'm thinking now I got jumped in PacSun.
In
PacSun clothes.
Guarantee one of those guys. That's what I said. PacSun clothes. Guarantee one of those guys is named Chad. Yeah. How did you get jumped in PacSun?
No, the guys. No, I was jumped wearing PacSun clothes. Is what I mean. Like I was wearing like some surf shit or whatever. But no, I got jumped just like by some dudes rolling by. But yeah, I was like 12. That's wild. Just thinking of what I was wearing when I got tuned up. Yeah.
Tuned up?
I got fucked up. Yeah. Anytime
tuned up.
Yo. That's insane, bro.
Tuned up is hilarious.
Yo, I'm surrounded by hoodlums, man. What's going on, man?
Yo. So listen, we trauma bonded right now. You got trauma theme music. That's the episode. The trauma theme music.
Nah, I'm out because I don't know. I don't have any of them. Damn.
So, you got a song that's so fire that it happened while something traumatic happens to you. You don't even care. It still overcame the PTSD.
Dang, you probably still don't even know what Camp Lo was talking about in Lucini because I don't.
To this day, all I know is Sonny Chiba, he was sipping on Loretta.
Good enough for me.
Good enough for me. I don't know what they're saying, but this is amazing. I had an Applejack hat. I had an Applejack hat that I matched with my Timbs, and I was killing.
Yeah, song was so fire, but I don't know.
I had a leather pea coat.
What?
I had a leather pea coat with the Timbs with the Applejack hat. Y'all was killing them.
Hey, you got stabbed with that shit on.
Listen, it saved me. It was good leather. Yeah. It wasn't like vinyl back then. It was good leather.
It was the Hustle and Flow leather.
Dog,
and keep you at the temperature where you need to be at.
Yo, the perfect temperature, dog.
Tell me you put this in your pocket.
Listen, it went from being potentially something that was fatal to just a flesh wound. Because of the leather jacket. I appreciate you.
God damn.
I appreciate you.
I never knew, bro.
I
never knew. Damn. I knew Dres got shot. I knew that. I ain't he got stabbed at Lucini.
Lucini.
That's not funny, but it's
no, it's very funny.
It's funny. And Neil got jumped wearing PacSun.
He said he got tuned up.
He got tuned up bad.
Getting stabbed at Lucini is hilarious.
It is. When you think about it, it is.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh. I almost got ran over. I almost got ran over.
I know what he's talking about. He's not talking about as a kid playing pause. He's talking about as a grown man. Vehicular manslaughter.
I almost got ran over. And move, bitch, get out the way.
Come on. I mean, like,
how apropos.
Listen, I almost forgot about that shit. That's how much I was trying to forget that. But y'all fucking trauma triggered my trauma and shit.
Here we go.
And here I am.
Yo.
He laughed immediately when he heard the story.
Yo, I created a whole movie scene in my head. The street was wet.
Yo,
you see the
it was raining outside.
Smoke.
It was raining that night. Yeah.
Yo, you gotta do a skit.
Coming out of hell, no.
Vroom,
vroom.
Yo, revving the engine? The joint shake a little bit?
That's what I told him. I was like, yo, I turned around. I walked outside the club. I turned around. All I hear is vroom, vroom. This guy almost died laughing.
Please animate this with the saxophones. Yo, the saxophones with animated Dubs looking over his shoulder.
Nah, fuck that.
Yo, just warming up a little bit.
Then I was like, yo, why you laughing so hard, bro? That shit ain't funny. It's like, yo, it's funny because you alive.
Yes.
It would be funny if you weren't.
Pause, that's the measurement.
Hilarious.
If you survive, fair game.
Right. It's like getting on a roller coaster. It's fun because I ain't died.
Yeah. And depending upon how you died, it might be fair game still.
Yeah. I'm saying you could have got hit, but if move, bitch, get out the way, it's still playing. We're gonna be laughing in the hospital with you. Like it's gonna be, you know what I mean?
Nah,
like,
I put some Fat Joe.
Okay. Said, bro, and they helped me carry this stuff out with no gun.
With no gun.
Now,
I don't think Mike Tyson could do that.
Nah,
because somebody's running. You're not robbing everybody.
How? I don't understand it. I've never understood those situations. Like when a person goes, "Oh, the man convicted of slash, killed 3 people in a knife attack." How you kill 3 people in a knife attack?
Yeah, why ain't the second or third guy run after seeing the first person get stabbed?
I say this all the time. I definitely don't want to make fun of victims.
Mm-hmm.
But unless I'm trapped somewhere, I'm never gonna be the 70th person shot. Like when they shoot all them people, like you know how Jadakiss be like, "Cause you should have ran when I was looking.
You should have ran when I was looking at y'all."
Yeah.
I'm sad, but I think we do come from a different culture. I had a conversation once. Brian was in on this conversation, and we were talking about Vince McMahon and all the, and I felt almost like I kind of got looked at differently because of my opinion. They were talking about Vince McMahon and the woman who said, like, you know, she was suing Vince McMahon because she worked for him for years, but he was doing wildness, like, you know, taking a dump on her head and stuff like that.
Yeah, like Biggie on this Life After Death.
She want me to cock over her.
So boom, after I shits on the bitch, right?
Yeah. Picture Vince McMahon telling that story. But my point being is that, come on, dog. At some point, say no. Like it's different if you say no and then the person does something coercive with force to force you or something like that. But you came back to work the next day.
How old is 15 really?
Which is wild. And it wasn't, and it would be different if
you gotta do it in
joke
form.
Young woman. Yeah.
You gotta do it in joke form like Chappelle did, because his question is super wild and out of pocket. But when he broke it down the way he did in that bit, which is an overall classic bit from a classic stand-up special. How old is 15 really is a crazy question to ask. But he broke that shit down so well. Yeah.
Yo, I was dying when he did.
But see, you asking it in a serious form, so they was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
No, but for some, all right, and I always go back to this story. If you're from Harlem, you knew in the 90s and early 2000s, you did not go to 129th Street after dark if you didn't know somebody there. And not just know somebody there, know somebody there that would stop, you know, the children of the night from absconding from
tuning you up.
From tuning you up. So if I tell my friends, yo, I just got robbed. What happened? Well, I walked through 129th Street and they saw my chains out. What time was it? It was 2:00 in the morning. But I was walking down 129th and I had my chains on. And my chains was out and they robbed me. Yo, this is terrible. Somebody do something. Yeah, they're gonna do something. They're gonna call me stupid. Because what am I doing walking down 129th Street with my chain? And yes, we all know that in a perfect world, I bought those chains. I own those chains. No one should ever take them from me. But we also know it's heathens out here.
Listen, I say that all the time. We learn very early that it's not enough. Like back in the day in Salem, Carpenter Street, when I was a kid, a lot of the kids weren't allowed down Carpenter Street.
Nope.
Right? It's too much.
I wasn't. When I visited, you ain't going on car.
So if you go down Carp, you get your bike stolen, you gotta go tell your mom. She gonna take you go get your bike back. But you in trouble because why was you down there in the first place?
Yo, remember
we
when
call that victim blaming now.
Remember what I told you? Right. I was like, I ain't allowed on carpet. I lived on hedge.
Literally street over.
Street over.
Yeah.
So now you call it victim blaming. But sometimes you gotta blame a victim.
Bruh.
We just know that.
The thoughts of Malik Screwberry do not necessarily reflect those of Brian Osley, Saquon Gillette, Neil Wood, or
the
Drop Tip. Or Drop, no, the
Or
Broprint is yours.
No.
Drop Tip.
Broprint is ours.
Drop Tip Media Network.
Yo.
Let me cook on my disclaimers.
Yeah.
Because you over here out of
It
pocket.
is tough.
No,
It is tough because you are talking about like basically don't touch the stove. You know what I mean? Like she did tell you, like, you know what I mean? Your mom, somebody is telling you, like, don't go there.
And not only
and then you touch the stove.
And not only that, it empowers you because it makes you an agent in your own safety. For me to sit back and pretend as if the world just happens and you're just a passive observer, that takes away all of your agency. I'm giving you power and saying that if you do these things, you lower the chance of terrible things befalling you.
Real talk. I thought that was common sense though. Like we knew it.
It's
like,
not.
How I'm gonna get my bike stolen, and now I can't ride the bike for a week because
I got victimized.
Because I'm in trouble.
And now my dad got to go get that shit back.
Right.
I should have been on Gibbon Street in the first goddamn place.
And my dad got to go get that back. And depending upon who you go get it back from, now you just saw dad get slapped. So the entire power hierarchy in your house has changed.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, you definitely in trouble. You definitely in trouble if House Lannister gets reduced to House Rain.
You feel what I'm saying? The Castamere. Yo, so I it's just, I don't know. To me,
I ain't had that problem.
It's
though.
the imaginative. Yeah, you
I ain't had that problem, my boy. House Thompson remained elite. The Wardens of the North.
Yo, his pop was like Heisenberg. I'm not. I don't hide from the danger. I am the danger.
30 years later, he's still looking for a squabble.
Facts.
Teach a man how to squabble.
I ain't had that problem, bro. Cats took my bike. My bike was right back on the porch next night.
He got raised by Jam and Jerome.
Oh my goodness.
Off Snowfall. But yeah, man. I just
we should just tell scrap stories like Charlie Murphy did.
True scrap stories.
Right.
True scrap stories. Yo, those joints definitely go viral. Facts.
I feel like we all have those legendary weird stories because you're gonna have your scrap story. I'm gonna have stories of seeing my mother slap a lady with a hammer and like that type of stuff.
God damn, bro.
Slap with a hammer is crazy.
Slap a lady with a hammer.
This turned into a therapy session today.
Yo, listen, I used to hear stories about how they used to mix ammonia and bleach and make CN gas and throw it on people. Oh, and they, this is chemical warfare. Yeah, it was like Iraq.
Yeah.
They was making mustard gas.
Slap with a hammer. It's like that's like jumbo shrimp that like don't work. You know what I mean? Like slap with a hammer. Like how did you slap him with a hammer?
Slap with a hammer, yo.
Yeah, shit, wow. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. Yeah, slap with a hammer. Yeah.
I knew my bike was safe. You know what I'm saying? Now they had to chain it up all crazy like Pee-wee's Big Adventure and shit. Ain't had to do none of that.
Here go another wild hood situation that used to blow my mind. You would buy something for somebody, and they find out later on that person stole that from somebody else. The person who was mad about who it got stolen from and come to your house and say, "Give my stuff back." No, I bought that.
Nah.
Now, if me and you go together, I'm not taking the L. So you just get your stuff back and you just go home, and then I gotta sit there out my bread. We gonna go find that person who stole whatever. If we could punch $100 out of him, then you can have your stuff back.
Then both of us win.
And then we both win. But how you gonna come to me and propose a transaction where I'm the only loser?
I'm once removed from the theft. You can't.
I ain't steal nothing. Somebody just came to me and sold something.
I made a purchase.
No, you're right, because they really want their stuff back.
They want their stuff and look at you like, whoa. So I'm just gonna be out, mama. Yes, on you. It's on you. Now, if you came to me with a proposal, hey, how about we go together? We go get your money. I get my stuff. Now we a team. Otherwise, you walked into my door with a middle finger up.
Package up my ass, gump.
You feel like, pause. But
that's what Kennard said on The Wire.
He did.
He told Naaman he ain't had to package no more. And Mike had to tune him up.
Tune him up. Yo, the tune-up is real. I'm gonna start threatening people with tune-up.
Yeah, I'm about to start saying that.
I've been using filter.
Tuned up.
I've been using filter. Yeah, I've been using filter. Sounds like he needs a filter installed.
Somebody
like,
get a filter installed.
You need a filter installed.
Yo, Cass ain't got no filter installed. You want me to install your filter? Keep talking.
Yo,
that's crazy. They'll still remember that shit.
Installing filters is crazy. Installing filters is crazy.
Yeah.
All right. So we did talk about fashion, and we all kind of agree that we hate early 2000s fashion.
Yeah, that's got to be unanimous.
We can sort of deal with Dipset. Sort of. But 90s hip hop New York fashion is the best fashion. Does West Coast have anything to say about that? I personally have to say no.
I mean, they had a run.
They had a run, but I don't know if, like, you know.
What was the run?
A
lot of people wear Dickie suits.
Yeah. Flannels.
It became
flannels
national.
Khakis.
Yeah, Dickie suits was real, especially Philly area. Dickie suits is heavy.
Yeah, and I think we was even over here wearing flannel.
Word.
And Nike Cortezes.
And the black glasses.
Definitely.
And Nike Cortezes.
Nike Cortez. Yeah. Definitely wearing the Cortezes.
That was West Coast of George Costanza.
And Forrest Gump.
And Forrest Gump. Those are the three icons of the Nike Cortez.
Forrest Gump got his own PE.
Those was crazy.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't think George Costanza got his own PE.
He should.
Yeah.
Didn't Jerry get a collab pair?
I think he did.
Oh, George got the Kif campaign. Kif did something with George Costanza. Yo, it was fire too. The Yankees, because you know he worked for the Yankees.
Yeah.
Show. I think I ended up Paul was getting something from that collection.
Yeah, the Cortez.
The filter is there. I don't need my filter installed.
Definitely the Cortez. And you were right about the flannel. Yo, we was rocking. It had cross color flannels back in the day. Like, I remember I had a lime green flannel with some lime green cross colored jeans.
Lumberjacks.
Yeah,
lumberjacks.
It was a flannel coat. I had the flannel coat.
And the lumberjack was a little different though. Some at times. It's the same, but at times too.
Way back.
It looked a little. It had an extra strength in it sometimes.
Yeah,
but
and also those were shirts, and then the lumberjacks was coats.
Yeah, when I had
they were like
red and black.
They were like work shirt coats.
Isn't it crazy though that you think who did more for Scully's than the West Coast? And it's too hot out there.
They was wearing Scully's in the it's 80 degrees. You got Scully on.
Right. Yeah, they bugging. They was bugging. They're like kids today with the hoodies and shit in the summertime. That's just dumb.
What is I get it. Like, you know, they implying that they hiding. You know.
Well,
I don't know, man.
It is stupid. But I think the crazy part about it is you think you hiding by wearing a hoodie and a mask in 90-degree weather, but that makes everybody look at you.
Yeah.
Yes. Threat. You better wear a shirt to say threat.
Look at this dummy.
I know I gotta get away from him. He ain't stable.
How wild is it that now that's to the point to where, you know, we go, do I want to walk down the street? Do I want to just cross? Because I don't feel like dealing with it.
I'm crossing. I ain't thinking about it. I'm crossing 100%.
I still be walking out. I don't know. Maybe
it's difficult. It's difficult because a part of your mind goes, you know what I mean? Like your mind goes, man, as you would say, put your skirt down, yo. But then the other part of me goes, they're not writing that on my tombstone.
Right.
No, better safe than sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
You see what neighborhood I'm in.
I feel it. And I feel like I got situational awareness.
Yes.
But I think somewhere inside me, I feel like I'm still
the pride.
My stamp's still there.
That's what I'm saying.
And I ain't bothering you. It's one thing. Now I treat them as men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't disrespectful.
I dig what you're saying. Situational awareness is at 100. That's why I'm crossing the goddamn street.
You assess threats like the RoboCop HUD. You start looking, you see people pop up. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like
criminal threat imminent.
Right. You got the stamp. You been shot. You got the stamp. You been stabbed. You got this stamp. You been stomped out. I ain't got no stamp.
I ain't got tuned up.
I ain't got no stamp, bro. I'm crossing the street, man. I'm trying to stay unstamped.
I didn't have anything on me either. I was like 12. I was like, these were grown men who got out of a car.
God,
and they were like, I was like, you guys, I
damn.
was skating near my house. I'm like, dude, what do you think I'm holding? Like, what do you think
No,
I got on me?
I was in 6th grade.
They ran my shoes.
Why are you robbing me at gunpoint to 6th grade?
Yeah, what do you think I got, dude?
I got $1.25 on me to buy a cheeseburger from McDonald's. What can I do for you? I'm clearly a child.
Giving up that $1.25. That's what you can do.
Yeah. And pause. When you did the pocket pot is
insane.
Dyslexic.
It's like a
I wish you had a button. Dyslexic. But
you never go full read.
Simple Jack is insane. Oh my, the movie. What he said, my head movies.
My head movies.
My head movies. Which is crazy. But they didn't even get that money. They patted on my pockets and couldn't, because it was $1 bill. You couldn't feel it. It was so thin. Well, in fact, you said, man, what's this? Paul pushing my head and said, get out of here, kid. Pause.
He couldn't feel it because it was so thin. Oh my God.
I paused it. Pause. I paused it. I paused it before it was revealed. Pause. I paused it.
Oh my God.
That's wild.
I'm sorry, man, to interrupt your trauma.
Nah. This man ain't nothing.
Damn.
So he said, man, ain't. That's a small potato.
I got robbed at gunpoint in 6th grade. It ain't about nothing.
Yeah,
See, I don't want to ever get to that point. I never want to get to that point.
Look, in my mind, haven't we all?
Yeah, see, nah.
Yeah,
we haven't.
Everybody,
I was
see?
16. My uncle shot the dude 8 times.
It happens. Yo, funniest robbery ever. Cat jumps out. It goes to rob. Yo, dude tells us, dude goes, nah, you can't rob me. I'm from here. You from there? Yeah, you know this person? Yeah. You know this person? Yeah, I know them. Then he asked him again, he asked him one last question. He was like, nah, I just bet you, I don't know none of them. Oh, shit. The guns are out. Yeah. Why are we doing this?
Why
are we doing all of those memes where they say, the cartel about to let you go? And then you say, the person says something stupid, and you like, no, he about to get us killed. This is exactly what is going on. Damn. That was legendary near Skate Key. And if you know about Skate Key was off the chain. Anyway, so
yo, this episode is wild.
It is. We went off the rails.
Yeah, man.
That's all right. Anyway, fashion. Fashion. May as well. So, West Coast. All right. Did the Midwest do anything besides the Band-Aids? And what was there?
Yo, for some reason, they was carrying around baseball bats for no reason.
There's a lot of baseball bats. You're right about that. Where was Chris Cross from? Atlanta?
They were stationed in Atlanta. That's where JD discovered. I think they are from Atlanta. Yeah,
they were from Atlanta. Okay, because I always associate So Def, as weird as this is, as a cross between South and Midwest.
Because the Brat was from Chicago.
Yes.
Bow Wow was from Columbus.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't look at So Def as primarily a South. I look at them as equally South and Midwest.
I get that. JD from it.
Well, Criss Cross looked like they was from New York, though.
They did. They dressed like they was from New York.
Jerseys and the back,
They rapped like they was from New York.
Yeah, very DOS effects.
Did you see Tretch said he felt some type of way about that?
About Criss Cross?
Yeah.
That's why he came out with another bad creation. That's why
Tretch.
Not another bad creation. The Youngsters. I'm sorry.
Oh,
that was the answer. If you're gonna do it, let's do it.
But he felt like
I don't know why I got the Youngsters
like
confused.
No, I get it. You just think of the
the
youth groups.
He said he felt like they looked like a young Naughty by Nature.
Their posture was like Tretch.
I could see that.
They was doing the.
Oh, yes. They definitely was.
Yes.
Definitely was.
But a lot of people was doing that though. Tretch was probably the preeminent.
I think Tretch was probably the first person.
He was the preeminent
and
person.
the way he used to.
Yeah.
Like
Tretch was.
Yeah, they did have a lot of his mannerisms.
And they had the now trust me, we were doing short, dreads and plaits and stuff like that back then. I had family down south. When I used to go down south, they look at you like you had two heads. Like they have adopted the whole dreads thing now.
Yep. Nah, it was not the thing.
It was not the thing.
It was not.
Like you in the early 90s, they were not because they still had that slave hangover stuff. Like you wasn't allowed to do. I'm serious. You wasn't allowed to. You were not allowed to do certain stuff down there like that. Like
no, I get what you're saying.
In the Northeast,
yes,
like experiment and pause. And so
getting braids, leaving half out froze
with the box braids, right? They come out looking just like him with box braids. He was like,
I can understand why he would, because at first on the surface you would go, nah, those are kids, and he's, you know what I mean, but. I don't know. It
sounds like a couple of people had like gripes with JD because I guess Suge and Death Row thought that the Brat was trying too hard to be like Snoop.
I could see where they thought there was a lot of West Coast influence and how she could be like a female counterpart.
No.
And then they was doing the funk.
I thought she was from the West Coast.
I did too. That's what I'm saying. I could see why they would think.
Yeah.
But as a woman, I don't know if that's so threatening to me because she's always going to have a different lane than me. Like she's never going to encroach upon my ability to, unless they had a plan. Even though because Lady of Rage was, but she didn't have the smoothness of like the Brat. How the Brat was very suited for that funkified era.
I dig it, but it was
Lady of Rage was more aggressive. You know what I mean with it.
Like it came out a year after Doggy Style.
Yeah.
So you like there was like you could see the influence.
She had the braids like Snoop. The flannel.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So I could see that, but yeah.
But do you stall her out because she it's like I was saying though, even if, and it is the case, but she's a woman. Fundamentally,
you also too gotta remember how protective people were of
their styles
back then.
Yeah, there's a sign on the door: no biting allowed.
Right.
That's how it was. Everybody had to be different. So if you see anybody with like an inkling of your style, you gonna feel some kind of way about it. Now it's just copy and paste. It's terrible now. Everybody trying to be like everybody, and they blatant about it. Back then, that was blasphemous. That was blasphemous.
Everybody made that a thing, right? Good artists borrow, great artists steal.
That was blasphemous back in the day.
Absolutely. You can't. It was to the point to where people were imagining people stealing their styles.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, "What are you talking about?" You said that he sounds nothing like
you. Like Twista and Bone don't sound anything alike.
They don't.
They was beefing.
Right.
They don't.
Wasn't Twista beefing with Tretch too? Like then he dissed Tretch. Twista dissed Tretch before.
Which I don't see. I understand. You can't own rapping fast. You can own certain idiosyncrasies of what you do while you're rapping fast. But just the concept of rapping fast.
You had that word on tuck. Like you had that word on tuck. Say it again. The
idiosyncrasies.
Yeah, you had that. You had that stored for today. You was going to use that word today no matter what. I'm going to find a way to use this word.
He said he woke up this morning and said idiosyncrasies.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I'm going to find a way. This guy, man.
Conversation.
Dog. Don't listen to him.
This guy, man.
Don't listen to him.
Brian's just being flippant. Don't worry.
Exactly.
Flippant.
Look, a good deal. He said he used a school word.
He used a school word.
Being facetious.
Yeah. Trying to kick knowledge.
Bit of hyperbole over there.
Yo, you can shut down the best argument in the world in the hood with trying to kick knowledge. Oh, that's all you got to say. And everybody instantly laughs. And you can lay out your point. You could be right. You can have research. This could be scholarly.
That's the haymaker. That's the comeback.
You
up against the ropes.
Everything beats I mean, that beats everything.
Yeah.
She trying to kick now.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, and everybody gonna side with that person.
Yes,
everybody gonna side with the dummy.
Because you're fundamentally wrong for trying to tell somebody, teach somebody something.
Yeah.
Trying to kick now. Just ruined everything.
Nobody try to hear that shit.
Yo, it worked with arguments. It worked with rap. Yeah. If you don't like something that somebody's rap, I'm trying to acknowledge.
Shit, Hov literally said that shit in the bar. Trying to kick knowledge.
Trying to kick knowledge.
And then his ad lib was fuck out of here.
Yo, wearing once the Fidel Castro hat come out, you automatically try to kick knowledge. It's automatic. I used to always wish I was cool enough to wear one of them hats. That and bucket hats. I've made a decision to add bucket hats to my repertoire.
I almost wore a bucket hat today.
I want Gucci one. I want Gucci bucket hat. Match with the sneaks.
I got a few polo buckets with the bear on them.
I like the bear elevated.
That's my little leaks.
I'm a bear connoisseur. I collect bear sweaters, but the stitch ones though, not like the printed joints.
The $800 one.
Yeah, with the cashmere joints.
Ah, yes, the cashmere is fire, dog. Yo, because the purple label ones, they'll do the cashmere with it. Listen, look, exquisite.
Yeah, that's out of my price range, my boy.
Exquisite.
I would go ahead and get the stitch buckets. So
we got 10 of them.
Oh, we got to close out.
It's about time we wrap. But before we go, there is the question for Ask a Bro. It was mentioned by a popular, I forget the woman's name. I'm going to remember it. We'll probably put it in comments or something like that. And she had mentioned that for a woman, it is not advantageous if she is successful to marry because the bums just want to, take stuff. Mm-hmm. Isn't that kind of what a lot of guys have been saying for a long time and being called all types of names for saying that?
Right. Sassy and all that nonsense. I'll put it this way, and I've been saying this on social media for about a few years now. You can get mad at me, I don't care. Men love women for who they are. Women love men for what they do. Men are in love, women are in business.
In business.
You want and it goes to, I'm just piggybacking off of what Chris Rock said in his special Tambourine, but only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. A man is only loved based on the condition that he provides. And it's 100% true. Lose your job and see how much your girl love you. Give her 3 months.
I do get that. I also get that, but that kind of ties naturally into our function. Because our function as men, whether you take away the trappings of modern society, is to go out and procure.
Yes.
And bring back. So biologically, I think we all know that still, even if we, are becoming like more, I don't know what you would call it, refined or whatever, to kind of be post-gender role. But I think biologically, we all still have certain expectations. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but you look at the way they look at it is it gets to the point of ungrateful. It gets to the point of that's what you're supposed to do. It gets to the point of I didn't ask you to do any of that for me. That's where it gets to. It gets to like, yo, you're supposed to do that. Like you know what I mean? Like there's no I love you and I want to be with you for who you are. I love you and I want to be with you based on what you can do. I had a girl tell me, one of my comedy friends, I had a girl tell me she just got a divorce. She said, I realized I ain't love him. I loved how much he loved me. I said, God damn.
I mean,
that's crazy. And I've heard that more than once. I heard that more than once.
But a lot of women say, I want a man who loves me more than I love them. Because but I also get the biological reason for something like that. That person is supposed to provide my safety. That person, so I want that person to have that level of, like, you know what I mean?
That
I want
that same person will also tell you, you're no better than me. We're equal. We're the same. No, the hell we not. No, the hell we not. Bitch, I'm better than you.
I'm better than you. Oh,
like, how dare you? Like, yo, like if they it gets to they want, and it grinds my gears, man. They want the perks of a man and a responsibility of children.
I can well, all right. This is what
they want to be involved in or they either want to be equally involved in the decision making, or they want 100% of the situation. They want to move like the boss, but they don't want to have the responsibility and accountability. You can have all that shit, but I still want to be equal. Like, perfect example, WNBA. WNBA wants to be paid like the NBA players when they don't even make any money for the league. They don't generate any revenue. They just started trending up and generating profit. But they want the same money as the guys that have been making money hand over fist for over 40, 50 years now.
You can't get blood out of a stone. So I get that. And I think for the man aspect, I think I've had this conversation probably with you, to where if you do your job right as a man, particularly as a man of a family, you're fundamentally going to be unappreciated. And this is why, because it means you did your job right. Because your job is fundamentally to be the cover for everybody. So they don't know the rain that doesn't hit them because you stopped it. And if they don't know the rain before it hits them, they don't know what you've done for them. So they can't appreciate you for what they don't know you have done. So it fundamentally breeds being unappreciated because they don't get to know what you did, because it's not a guy's nature to list all of the things they've done for you. For example, when your wife comes home and she's cleaned up the house, she slams the cabinet. I'm tired of cleaning everything up in here. I cook for you. I clean for you. I this, I that. That's not really what a guy does. A guy doesn't walk in the house and go, I paid this mortgage and I did. That's not us. Or last week I was down to my last $1, but I still managed to get the light bill paid. And none of y'all, I can't tell y'all that. Because now y'all stressed out that I'm down to my last $1. Because y'all don't know what else is happening. So y'all don't even know that when you came to me and said, hey, Dad, I need this money for school or for this or for that, and I handed it to you with a smile, that was my last. I can't show you that. I got to hand it to you like I got plenty more where that came from. They don't get to know the sacrifice you made.
Okay.
And that's your sacrifice in giving them that peace of mind.
And that's why we die first.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So it kind of sucks, but we get the perks of being the man of the house.
That's why I said on all the TV shows.
No, Malik. No, we don't. They the fuck we don't. We don't get the perks of being the man of the house anymore. This ain't Leave It to Beaver. This ain't Ward days no more. Them days is over. They want you to have the responsibility of being the man of the house without the perks. They want to be equally involved in decision making and equally involved in like running things, but they don't want the responsibility of it. They still want their response. They still want to be responsible for whatever they do as women and still have the power that you have. That's the dilemma that we have today.
I get you. I'll say for home, for me.
For you, okay, cool, yeah.
I'll speak specifically, like, for me, and I'm very grateful for the situation because I realize the contributions that my wife makes and how like she does contribute like financially and stuff like that.
Word.
I have a thing as the man that says I gotta pay the mortgage. Like I got that. Home, I'll cover that. Now we can start talking about like utility and all that other stuff. The insurance, everybody call. I got that. I gotta take care of that as the man. But but then there's other parts where she'll come in and she's like, all right, I got this part or things like that. Now that said, I always look at it as if you're the man and you're the leader and you're the head of the house, it doesn't mean that you're this domineering person. It means honestly that you're this is gonna sound crazy at first, the most submissive person in the house. but voluntarily, as in, I'm going to put all of your needs and wants ahead of mine. And in return for that, the day I do make a demand, I won't hear nothing. What I said, it goes. Now, I'm never going to use that unless it's my nuclear option. But the day I do, I better not hear an argument from anybody, because I deferred to you on everything else. What y'all wanted, what y'all needed, what y'all wanted, what y'all need. As long as it's not detrimental to the home and such like that, I'm going to defer. So the one thing, when I do want that thing, I need to get that.
And you're able to maneuver and navigate and still keep your emotions intact in that role. Like you said, you're being submissive for the good of the family.
Yes.
And you have no ego about it. Yeah, you have no ego about it. And you're not going to make them feel guilty about it.
Yes.
Switch those roles and see what happens. There's going to be resentment. There's going to be anger. She ain't going to be happy, and therefore the whole house ain't going to be happy, because it ain't her natural role, because she's looking for you to provide. That's why they need to shut the fuck up and let us lead. Because when the roles are reversed, it's chaos and anarchy.
Go ahead, Neil.
The express reviews of Brian Isley are not the express.
I take full responsibility for that. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, I grew up with women, so I can't talk about that shit. So
No, same here. Listen, I tell you, gang of sisters. What's up?
Why you feel like you gotta pay the mortgage? I'm not saying you're wrong.
No. I just feel like I grew up watching a lot of, like, the women in my family. They fought hard and they struggled and stuff like that, and I didn't have much of a male role model. Like I had like an uncle that would come and visit and stuff like that. But as far as, like, you know, older brothers, I'm separated from older brothers. I didn't have my father around like that, a lot of stuff, you know. So I saw, like, the women in my family, like, just struggle so hard and stuff. And I had to try to figure out what manhood was. And a lot of that probably was bastardized and, like, you know, taken in from TV or observing other people and stuff like that. So I always wanted to be the man of the house and say, no, I got this. I can carry this. I can set this, because I didn't want that weight of, how am I going to pay for this house? I saw that weight on my mother. I saw that weight on my older sisters. I saw that weight, you know what I mean? Like on aunts, like just other people. And I never, as a man in the house, wanted to have that weight on my wife. And I didn't want my daughter to see that weight, or daughters, to see that weight on mom. Now, this is something that I had to grow into with that mindset, because, you know, I was crawling on my belly for years trying to figure out how I'm supposed to do this. I still haven't figured it out, flying by the seat of the pants. But that was just one of my ways to show the family, like, y'all, I'm covering y'all. This is what we doing. Literally, I'm going to put this roof over your head. I'm going to make sure that roof is there.
I asked that because I was having a conversation with the girl one day, and we was talking about what it would look like, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what situation worked best for you? Now, this is a serious conversation.
Yeah.
I'm like, what situation you think worked best for you? I said, me just pay everything. That's one. That's A. B, you help me for about 4 or 5 years, because I know exactly what I want to do, and this is what, I got a plan for my life, right? We all do. But so about 4 or 5 years, 5 years at the most, you help me, and then you probably won't have to leave. So which one worked best for you?
Yeah,
because you cannot work now, right?
Yep.
And I'm probably going to stick in the same position for, for probably for the foreseeable future. Or you can help me now. I'll be happier later because it's going to be easier on me. Which worked best for you? And she had to think about it.
but you're absolutely right with that. Like,
but
that's
what's
the
there to think about? Oh my God!
Like if I went to Kel with that,
nah, she good.
Kel will roll with that. And that's why I will say I did hit the jackpot as far as, like, with that type of a situation. Because even now, like, Kel's like, all right, well, if you're going to do that, I'm covering utilities. I'm covering kids, like childcare stuff or something. Like, she wouldn't just sit back and be like,
Ooh, talk about triggering, boy. Talk
like
about
that.
triggering.
You know what I mean?
Nah, it wasn't triggering like that.
Nah,
But
for me.
If I went to her and proposed that to her, she would be like, yeah. You're like, yeah. Let's do that. Because if you got this vision and this vision looks like it's going to come to fruition, then I would be a dang fool not to, help light the engine for the rocket to go.
I get
on.
what you're saying.
All right, yeah, that's fine.
I would add to that, but I'm probably already in trouble as is.
Yeah,
so I just leave that alone.
So I think, but I will say finally before we wrap and stuff, like with now, if God forbid anything ever happened, and I don't ever foresee it, and I would never want it to, like I wouldn't be mad with whatever would come, like with the situation with my marriage now, but if I ever were to consider, and I would never see myself getting married again or anything like that, but I wouldn't, like, it would be on some old ironclad prenuptial thing or something like that. If I ever became wealthy, or you know what I mean, like something like that happened, and I ever became ironclad, dog, because you can't have what I built. And I would expect if a woman was super wealthy and she wanted to, no, you can't have what I built, dog. I don't owe you. If I was a chef, do I owe you dinner for the rest of your life? Like good dinner for the rest of your life because you married me and I'm a chef? No. But that's kind of the idea of how it goes. You have to maintain that person's lifestyle. So if you're a chef, do I need to keep continuing to give you 5-star meals even though we broke up because that was your lifestyle? You used to 5-star meals. No. So
I think the lifestyle need to go once the relationship
facts.
is over.
That was a benefit of being with me. Paul, that's like touching titties. A benefit of being with you is that I got to touch your titties. Now that we broke up,
the
I don't get to keep touching your titties.
Titties is gone. Titties
And
is
imagine
gone.
if the judge said, nah, he's got a lifestyle to uphold. He's used to touching titties. He needs to touch titties every Tuesday.
See how dumb that shit sound?
It sounds real stupid.
Shit fucked up,
That's
man.
lifestyle.
Close out, man, before I get mad.
Fact. But so I'm gonna leave
Shit is rigged.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
It's probably my last show.
And apparently, people like touching titties. This is the Broprint Podcast, where hip hop is everything, and everything is hip hop. We catch y'all next time.